my channel. So I'm back with another story time, and hello, my name is Noemi. Just in case if you're new, welcome to my channel. So if you like any stories, scary stories, dramatic stories, crazy stories, please stay subscribed to my channel and like. I am back with another video, and girl, it's been a long week, but I am ready to tell another story. And because we are prom season, pretty much last month and this month is prom season, so I'm gonna tell a story of my prom, what happened in my prom. And girl, it wasn't great. Okay, that's why I'm telling a story, because it's a story. So before we get started, I am going to be drinking throughout my videos, so if you want to drink with me or anything you guys want, go get them and let's just get started. So, like I said at the beginning of my video, I am going to tell a story of my prom. When I think of prom, I think of like the movies, that it's like perfect, and let's just say, okay, you don't have a date, but you're dancing with your friends and you're having so much fun, and it's like the greatest night of your life, pretty much, right? Well, no. So mine wasn't so great. I'm gonna talk a little bit about my prom and what happened. So, I actually went to two high schools. So, my first high school, I was freshman and sophomore year. In my second high school, I was in junior and senior year. And of course, we all know junior senior year is where you get to go to prom. So I didn't go to any of the homecomings. I just wanted to go to my prom. And it was mostly because my grandparents, I mentioned before, but they're really strict. I wasn't allowed to go to like any dance parties like that. So they finally agreed that I could go to prom because it was the last dance party, I guess, I was gonna attend. So they decided to let me go, and girl, like I was excited and super ready because I didn't have a date, okay? Like I didn't have a date, but I had a group of friends that we all wanted to go as just friends, right? No dates. So the deal was no dates. So we started buying our tickets and hunting for the perfect dress. And I don't know, I might post a picture of me in my dress. I thought it was cute. Okay, I don't know. Maybe it wasn't. So we ended up getting our tickets, we ended up buying our dresses, and we were excited, we were ready. The thing is that we didn't have a ride over there, and it was gonna be kind of far away from where we lived. So we were thinking, okay, like maybe we're gonna get a limo, or maybe we're gonna get a party bus. So we were throwing out ideas here and there, but keep in mind that we are 18 years old, okay? We're not working, no one's working at this time. Everybody is just focusing at school. So we're pretty much depending on our parents' money. We can't be like wasting too much money here, okay? One day I start talking to a friend of mine, and she tells me like, "Hey, my parents just got a party bus, and I only have one other friend that I want to take with me. So I was wondering if you want to come and you could bring as many friends as you want." And I was like, no way, like, you sure, you're sure, like, are you sure your parents are gonna be okay? And and she told me, yeah, like they're cool with it. It doesn't matter how many friends. The bus is pretty big, so we should be able to fit. So I told her, okay, like if you're sure, I could tell my friends. I do have quite a big group of friends, so just to warn you. She tells me, yeah, like don't worry, you invite them. So, girl, like I immediately go to my friend Jade and I tell her like, hey, like I have a friend that has a party bus and she's willing to take us for free. And she's like, no way, like that's so much fun. So she was so excited and super happy. And we ended up inviting, well, it was my friend Jade, And then it was her friend, we're gonna call him Chad. And then it was another friend of mine, and we're gonna call him Samuel. So we also invited other friends. So I think in total, because my friend Samuel brought a girl, so I think we were like 5 or 6 people plus my friend and her friend, so maybe 8 people that were gonna go in the party bus. We're definitely excited, obviously, and finally the day comes and it's prom day. So I remember it was a Saturday because I woke up super early to go to church. After church, I ended up getting ready. I put on my dress and I went straight to Jade's house. So we picked up Jade, and then we went to a place that normally that's where we have prom, but another school ended up getting the venue first, so they had prom there. But we just went to take pictures, like that's it. So we took pictures, all cute and whatever, and or we thought we were cute. I'm just kidding. But yeah, all cute. And then after the pictures, everybody agreed that they were a little hungry and they wanted to go to McDonald's. So we're like, yeah, of course. I mean, they still need a little time to get the party bus ready. So let's go to McDonald's and let's get something to eat. So I ended up getting caramel frappe. And I remember because I had my frappe and I was like drinking it, and I don't know, I went like with the straw, just pulled it up, and girl, I got it all over my dress, like in the front right here, and I was like no way, like we haven't even gotten to prom and I'm over here spilling all over myself. So I immediately grabbed a napkin and started kind of like, trying to take it off or whatever. And it came off, it wasn't really noticeable. You had to be like staring at me so you could see the stain. But it was, it was kind of, it wasn't like there. So that I was like, okay, like mom is not ruined. I was like, whatever, like let's just, forget about what happened to my dress and let's get to this party bus. So, girl, hold up, because I need a drink here, okay? This is where things get a little messy. So we ended up getting to my friend's house and we waited for her till she was ready, till they prepared the party bus. And girl, when we went in the party bus, and no shame to my friend, I still see her around, and like the party bus was fine. To me, it was fine, okay? But we ended up getting to this party bus and it wasn't like a regular party bus, like it kind of looked like a bus, like a school bus inside, and it wasn't like all pretty or like, and it didn't have like stripper poles or like anything like that. It was just kind of like a school bus. So when we get in this bus, my friends, okay, Jade and her friend, what do we call him? Chad? I think, yeah, that's his name, Chad. So Chad, their faces, they were just like completely changed, okay? And all of a sudden, they were pissed off at me. And girl, I didn't like, I'm a little slow, okay? I'm a little slow sometimes. So I didn't really get it. I was like, what's wrong? Because they were super, super quiet. Like, they had their faces like this, okay? And they were like that, and I was like, what's wrong, like tell me, like what can I do? And I was trying to like hype him up, because we're gonna go to prom, and I was like dancing and doing all these things, and they were like pissed off at me. So I was like, okay, whatever, like I'm not gonna let them ruin my prom experience. I'm just gonna have fun and enjoy it. Like that's all I could do. And my friend Samuel was okay. Like he didn't look mad. He was fine. but Jade and Chad were the ones that were all like pissed off at me for like no reason. And we ended up getting to this hotel and we got off. And when we went inside, the place where the prom was a pretty small area. It wasn't that big. There was food, okay? At least there was food, but it was really hot and there was no water. And I don't know, like it was just it wasn't that great because the venue that the school books, some other school booked it first. So, it wasn't like nothing compared to that venue. It was so pretty and it was like outdoor and so much space. But anyways, I decided to just, have fun because I tried to talk to my friend Jade. I tried to talk to the group and they completely just ignore me. So I was like, I'm just gonna forget about them. I'm just gonna go find other group of friends because they were there dancing and I'm just gonna have fun. So that's what I ended up doing. I went out with my other friends and we started dancing and having fun. And then all of a sudden a song came up and all of a sudden Jade and my other group of friends decided to dance. So I was like, whatever, like I'm gonna dance with them. So I ended up, dancing a little bit with them and they kind of seemed like they were okay, but then at the same time they were ignoring me still. So I don't know, it was very like back and forth situation. And so then all of a sudden, like I turn around, I'm dancing with my other friends, and then I turn back around, and Jade is kissing some guy. No shame, you can literally do whatever you want, okay? Like, she was single back then, she could have done whatever she wants, okay? The thing is that it was supposed to be us friends as singles, like no couples, so I don't know, like it kind of like bummed me out. But I was like, you know what? Whatever. Let's just let her have her fun and I'm gonna have mine. So we ended up dancing a little longer and by like 11:30, almost 12, my friend Jade told me like, hey, I'm gonna go to a party, like an after party with the guy she was with and her friend Chad. And I was like, okay, girl, like, bye, like, have fun. So she ended up leaving me and she left, with her friend. And I stayed with my friend Samuel. And Samuel lived in the same apartments where I lived at the time. So Samuel told me, hey, like, my mom can pick us up, are you ready to go? And I was like, yeah, like, let's go. It's almost midnight and I have to be home by midnight. So I told him, yeah, like, let's go. So we ended up leaving and girl, like, his mom told us to wait at Jack in the Box. So me, Samuel, and another friend of ours decided to walk and cross the street to go to Jack in the Box. And girl, like I was in taking off my shoes, I was in my prom dress, taking off my eyelashes. Like I was a mess, okay? And so we ended up getting to Jack in the Box. We ate something and then that's it. Like we ended up getting in the car. His mom came, we got in the car, we ended up just going to the apartments. And girl, so this friend that was with us, he I didn't really talk to him. Like it was, I don't know, like maybe the fifth time talking to him. I didn't really know him, but all of a sudden he grabs my hand and he tells me that he liked me since he saw me, or maybe not exaggerated like that, right? But he said that he liked me and that he wanted to know if I wanted to be his girlfriend. And girl, I immediately no, okay? Immediately I was like, I'm sorry, like no. And I kind of like he kind of was holding my hand like that and I kind of just like kind of trying to take his my hand off his hand, and he kind of seemed like sad, but he was like, "You sure?" And I was like, "Yes, like I'm sure, you know, like I know." So that's it. Like, we dropped him off, and we finally get to my apartment. I got home, everything was fine. And the next day is when, or like the next 2 days, is when I realized what really happened. So this whole time, I didn't know why Jade was acting the way she was acting. I didn't know why she was mad at me. I had no clue, okay? Because again, I am very slow. So one day we were walking, and I think we were going to McDonald's to get lunch because it was our lunch break. So we were walking, and Chad and Jade started making jokes about the party bus. So, like I mentioned, it kind of looked like a school bus inside, and it looked like a fancy party bus. And they started making jokes that they were like mailmans, and that they were in that car they're driving. And they started making fun of it. And like, it kind of clicked there. I was like, that's why they were pissed off, because it wasn't anything bougie, it wasn't anything great, so that's what happened. And it kind of sucks because my intention was to please them, to make them happy because they were gonna get a party bus. Plus, it was gonna be free. So, like, I don't know, my intention was a good intention, and I ended up pissing them off for no reason. And, well, I don't want to say no reason, but they got mad at me, and I feel like it wasn't my fault. And I honestly, like, it's fine, like, it happened. It was kind of a sucky prom, okay? Like, I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't the best. And Jade, if you're watching this, because I know you watch my videos, if you're watching this, like, no hard feelings, girl. Sorry if I pissed you off, but that's it. That was my prom experience. It wasn't that great. Okay, I got my dress all covered in frappe. My friends ignored me the whole night. And at the end, someone that I didn't really like, ended up telling me that they like me. So it wasn't a great night, okay? I had better nights. But I hope you enjoy my story. And thank you so much for watching my videos, for supporting me, and please subscribe and like my channel. Thank you so much.